bars, if I ever use the bars, it's for somebody who, maybe like the lady from the course Stealth, who's at max assist +1. Again, I probably wouldn't get anybody in as a pusher unless I had everything set up like I wanted, like the PVC pipe that's cut in half that only slides. So say this is Anne's hemiplegic, and it'll be her right side. So when she's standing, a lot of times when she's standing, I would, if she can't truly hold on to it, I might would have the tech or someone on that side kind of help with the arm. But hopefully, say you got a little bit of grasp, you can start to initiate a little bit. You can hold it up there, but you have to advance it. But if she's in the wheelchair and we're getting up, when she's standing, I still want her standing the exact same way that she would outside the parallel bars. I don't want her to put her hands up on the bars and pull herself up. I want her to scoot out to the edge and actually try to stand. Once she gets up, so usually if she stands up from the chair, I'm in front of her and I help her get up. When I'm in front of a patient, I always like being on the stool, especially in the parallel bars, because if I'm up here and she's there, I can't see what's going on, I'm backing up. But if I'm in front of her, most of the time I have the wheelchair behind her and the tech behind that, so he can bring the chair in front. So you're up nice and tall. I'm going to let you hold on. If she's here, I've got it. So she's not going to go anywhere. So what I want to do, and I might would have the ACE band on or the wrap on if I need to help advance her leg. Stand up nice and tall. I want to see if she can take any steps. So I want you to try to keep this leg nice and tight for me, nice and tall. Can you step your left foot forward? Take a small step with your left foot. Okay, now step backwards. Good. So now I know she can step, and I'm just having to provide a little bit of support to that right leg. Okay, now step forward for me. Keep that leg there. Now we're going to try to walk. Okay, bring your hand forward for me. I make sure everything's where I want it before I get ready to move this leg. Keep your weight on this leg, okay? All right, we're going to advance the leg. I'm trying to find her hamstring tendons as best I can from this position. And we're going to see if you can step with this leg for me. If she has a hard time bringing it, I can use my feet. I can use whatever I need. Weight on me. Get that leg where you want. Now, I'm ready if she buckles, but I'm not cramming that leg in there. Nice and tall. Take a big step with your left leg. So she steps past. Nice and tall. We'll slide this hand forward. Ready? Let's step with your right leg. And she can bring that leg forward. And I'm making sure if I needed to hold her up more, I could have the tech there, whatever. It just kind of depends on her. But as long as I've got that right leg, and I know she's not going anywhere, it's okay. If she gets to where she can move okay, I would have her come down, and then I like to have them practice backing up to the chair. Because you can bring the wheelchair all the way down and back them up, but backing up takes a lot more strength in the legs, especially controlling the quad, because she can walk forward and stabilize it. When she gets ready to walk backwards, she's got to push off this leg. A lot of times that's when you'll see that buckling, and that's when you've got to be ready for it. But they need to be able to walk, because when I first got into practice, I would always forget that. I'd walk people up and down. I'm doing linear walking. Oh, they look great going up, but I forget to have them turn or forget to work on backing up or anything like that. A lot of times if somebody's going to go home with a walker, things we forget to do is practice opening and closing the door. Can they open the door while holding on to the walker? Can they do that? If they're going to be in a wheelchair, can they use the wheelchair to open the door? The things that they're going to have to do. Open in a gym space, it looks so good in here until you take them out to hallways and things like that. But the parallel bars are great. A lot of times I'll have her stand sideways and see if she can side step down. So if you can turn that way, I've got her leg. So now maybe stand up nice and tall. See if you can bring this right leg over toward me. I would bring it over. Tighten, nice and tall. Now see if you can step your left foot in. Bring it in, and I've got her. We might sidestep a little bit and then come back, and then practice turning and that kind of stuff. Sit to stand is great. It's not pulling up on the bars. She can do squats in the bars. I like the feedback with the mirror just to see, especially if she's leaning a lot, she can kind of see what's going on. Sometimes in the bars, the feedback from like the snowflake thing is good. A lot of times I'll use a colored strip. We've got duct tape that's colored all the way down the middle so they can try to keep their feet on opposite sides of it. Not that far. And a lot of times people, as they age, they are more fearful to lean forward. That's been proven so many times. A lot of it has to do with their range of motion as their ankle, but also our balance changes as we age. Sometimes I'll turn around there.